Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate G rank. We're finishing off the S alliteration series for the week with the Spitters, a pair of Iodromes just from my choice to kind of round things out. And we're going to be doing so with a bit of a different outfit or armor set that you can see right in front of you guys here. So this is actually the full Tidal Najarala Gunner set using the Plesioth Light Bowgun, the Maelstrom. So this is a water rapid fire light bowgun. The status skills we got are water attack +3, reload speed +2, and bonus shot onto it. So it should be a pretty potent mix using it against Iodromes. I do quite like the look of the armor set. Like, it is definitely situational to only monsters that are going to be weak to water element, or you're focusing on that. So it's not going to have a lot of widespread use, but you got handed. The armor set designs for Monster Hunter have always been very good. But I'm just going to eat, and then we'll head off on this quest. And then we'll see what else we'll go... Actually, there's not really much we can go after until another hunting poll goes up, so we'll see what you guys have picked for next week. Yeah, enjoy a bit of a snack, and then we'll head off. We are kind of into a little bit of a lull with what monsters are available. There's only a few really left, so we might actually be getting pretty close to the urgent for this rank to be moving up in G rank. But we are back here just to, again, show off some more of the G rank monsters that we've opened up, and just properly make sure we do hunt everything we can. I do have antidotes, so we should be all set. Yeah, these two, Iodrome, I think I've tackled or seen them in like 1 or 2 of the Gathering quests. They've basically just gotten a big speed boost, I think, for like what they can do. But I wanted to just clear them out, as this is a good chance to, again, bring in one of the less popular monsters with some of the other picked ones, so that way we have good meh for every week, rather than what might just be a not as enjoyable week. And back in 4 Ultimate, or at least maybe even the entire 4th gen, Elemental Light Bowgun was actually a pretty potent build to have, like, specialized as. Oh, there we go. There's a subquest already done. Like, I've always been used to Light Bowgun, I think probably because World and Iceborne were where Oh, you buggers. Yeah, there's so many of them. Oh, thank you, Iodrome. You'll actually clear them out for us. World and Iceborne is where I got... Actually, maybe Generations Ultimate, but it's usually been that the raw rapid fire light bowguns generally outperform the elemental. However, this generation, depending on the monster, an elemental light bowgun build is much more potent than your typical raw builds. And I kind of like having the specialty more behind like the light bowguns as elemental stuff. It gives you a little more purpose to make different builds, have different bowguns you bring out depending on the monster. Whereas a lot of other weapons, you kind of just can get a single one that's like the meta-defined for your weapon type, and that's all you'll ever really see or use. Whereas if you do have like an elemental meta, or have competitive elemental builds, you'll have a mix of uh-oh. Well, not a mix of uh-oh, it's just that we have the 2 of them here now. Although one's definitely quite a bit bigger than the other. So we'll see which one wants to leave the area first. But we'll keep focusing on the one that has the broken crest. Now, actually, I'm kind of surprised that these guys don't seem to use the noxious poison. I thought with them being G rank they would. But it just looks like they just really spit out big globs of it. Oh, okay, so that's him running out of this area. And that's him out of stamina, I think. I wonder if I'll have... Let's see if we can clear the jump and get him. Oh, we did. Nice. Yeah, he's all tuckered out, so we get the little mount. Mount's much easier because we get a bit of a boost, and he's much slower to recuperate. Now, this is also one of the caravan quests, so the monster's not going to have as high health as it would in the Gathering Hub. I guess, technically, the Elder Hall in this game. So that's why it is pretty easy to give him a good smackdown. Or we might not even go through, like, half of our entire water shot supply for it. Yeah, he's limping off, so... Now, unfortunately, he's gone back to join the other one. So we'll have to deal with the two at once for a little bit. And then carving... No, Calico, you dumb cat. There. Yeah, you guys keep biting his butt. He's not very helpful at times. But, yeah, this is, again, the caravan. It's not quite the Gathering Hub, so... Health is going to be diminished there, and this is also a double monster hunt, so... Health is going to be reduced with that, too. God, I'm just kind of surprised how, like, tall this Iodrome is. There we go. I think the little guys actually did more damage than the big ones ever did. Yeah, it is a very large-sized Iodrome for G rank. I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be a crown. That... I think that's what I'm after, because yeah, that is. I can use the Fey Wyvern gems to make some of the new light bowguns for G rank. None of them are elemental ones, though, but, I mean, you guys have seen in the item box when I've gone to change stuff out. I have a bit of a collection of just bowguns, really. I mean, the bow designs can look nice, too, but I don't know, something just... It might just be how the playstyle is for how the bowguns generally are. I just kind of lean more towards them. But now we gotta track down where this other guy went off to. You gonna heal me? No. I guess I have to wait until I have a little bit of red to the bar, then maybe they'll actually give me some healing help. They are very weird for when they'll actually, like, use their healing stuff to help you. There are going to be times like this where there's a pretty sizable chunk missing out at the top. They won't do a thing. But you're missing a little sliver, and they'll go into, like, the big boosted specialty health horn. Okay, where is he? I should find him soon. Oh man, I think we're going to clear every area except for the one he's in at this rate. And, alright, subquest is just to break the head. We got that achieved very easily. Okay, seriously, where's the second of the spitters? I didn't think it would be this hard to come across him. There you are. You're literally right back where we started. Okay, well, the antidote is nice, but I'd like you guys to maybe give me a little bit of help. I mean, Calico, that is your job, is to be the healer. And Runa, I mean, you're just kind of like a multi-purpose tool in a way. Really, guys? Nothing? You both suck. Oh, jeez. Leapt right over me. That might have actually been a cart there. Okay, there we go. Knock him down. That should let us... There's another part break. I don't know if it's just that they're so hyper-focused on, like, the little guys, they're not... Yeah, you guys are not doing your jobs. I so miss World and Iceborne's incarnation. It seemed like they were so much more responsive and right on top of trying to immediately help you out with stuff, the Palicos. There we go. Well, it's a little bit, but at least it's finally something. Yeah, Iodrome, it really does just seem like all it's really gotten has been a speed boost. And it's more the little guys that are more of a problem than the actual big one. Just avoid the super spit. But I really expected them to have the noxious poison for being like the G rank upgrade. It just seems like they're kind of lacking the punch you expect from them now. I mean, sure, the speed can be pretty dangerous, but at least, like, when it came to 3 Ultimate when we hit G rank, Great Jaggy was even a powerhouse with how fast he was, and how he's able to chain those, like, hip slams together, or hip checks. And that was a wasted shot into the ground. Oh, there you go. You just keep idling away like that while we get these pumped in. Okay, so we'll I don't think we'll have to make any more water ammo, because this will easily put him down with the other stuff we've got already prepared. But yeah, it goes to show, I do think if you were going to, like, have the gunner weapons specialize in things, Light Bowgun should be your elemental one, bow should be your status one, and Heavy Bowgun should be, like, your raw shots, like your normal, your pellet, your pierce. I don't know if you even need, like, the cluster and, well, maybe the Crag shots. I know sometimes the explosives are fun. I shouldn't say maybe they don't need those, but give them the specialties, because then they kind of work with the weapons a bit more. The Light Bowgun is more suited to its rapid-fire things, so having an elemental really would give a lot of kick in that regard. Bows, because you have infinite ammo, the statuses feel like they apply best on them, rather than as a coating, because you're going to continually have diminishing returns on, like, getting status procs off. And that's one of the reasons why you have melee weapons that can have, like, statuses to them, such as, like, poison or paralysis. You'll still get procs off, but each one takes gradually more to get off. And I think bow, that'd be a good kind of fit for that with the infinite ammo. And Heavy Bowgun, because it should feel like you're carrying around a big frickin' cannon, does fire the cannon and explosive shots and raw power. I don't know if they'll ever do that, but I just kind of like the way it kind of gives each little part of the gunner weapons more of a specialty to embrace and take pride in. Whereas, like, Hammer, Hunting Horn, you have the big bash slams and knockouts. Great Swords, you have your True Charge. Oh, wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting getting two Fade Wyvern Gem. That is actually perfect. Just that way, like, each weapon type can get a little bit more of unique identity to itself and what different builds it can go into. Because, again, once, like, ooh, that was a Gold Crown Large. Once the weapons do have, like, a certain thing they can really max out on, if it's raw, that's just the only weapon build you'll see for a while. Like, one of the issues about Monster Hunter Rise right now, or that I've seen, is every Light Bowgunner is just using the Nargacuga Light Bowgun, because it just is head and tails above the rest of everything else. So it'd be nice to see Elemental come back for, like, that weapon, or see weapons have more different builds that can be competitive. It's hard to say when or if we'll see it, but it's just something personally I would like to see happen. Now, let's take a look. I don't know. Did we unlock a... I guess we do have a weapon or an armor set, but I don't think it's any different than, like, the previous generation or previous ranks. Yeah, no, it's just the same old, and it does give free element, which is nice, but I don't think we will really need it that much. Weapon-wise, didn't really unlock anything there. Nothing opened up there, but Light Bowguns we have. Actually, I don't even have materials now. Okay, so I need some Avian Stout Bones, and I can make the Merciless Rage, which is the Great Jaggy Light Bowgun. And then I need some more stout bones for that to make the Genprey, or Gendrome, like bowgun. And that is... yeah, they're both the same. Now, there isn't actually a G rank grade Jaggy or Gendrome, I believe. There's certainly no quest that I've been able to find about them, unless they're like a guild quest you can level up, but I don't think they come as that. So there are certain monsters that I think are excluded from G rank that we won't see as a thing. But every one that can be fought, I'll do my best to try and show it off in an episode and bring it to you guys. But that basically brings things to a close right there. Thank you guys for joining me on this end of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate G rank week. Hunting poll should have been up well before now, so we'll see what the winner is, and the options are probably going to be a little bit more limited because, again, we are what seems like the end of this rank. Options are a bit slim, might not be the most exciting monsters, but we'll see what you guys have picked and slowly work towards getting the next rank unlocked and seeing what else there is. I do want to try to clear out all the monsters of a quest rank before tackling the urgent, so even if we do have it opened up, it might be a bit before we do actually take it on ourselves. But thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.